Hi guys, it's Lene, back with Charmed and Dangerous. I'm in the kitchen again today, as you can tell, if you can tell. I want to first apologize for my appearance here. I might look a little shiny, have this sports bra tank top thing going on. I just got done with my first day of my second week of insanity, and I am starving. I worked all day, I am absolutely ravished, and I just got done working out for like 40 minutes, so I probably look like crap. So just throwing that out. So sorry for my appearance, but I'm really hungry, but I really want to make this video for you guys. I did not feel like taking the time to do anything with myself after I just basically killed myself for 40 minutes. So, moving on. So I just wanted to say sorry for that. But today I'm going to be making a paleo dinner for you guys. We're going to be making tilapia with corn on the cob. So it's really simple. It's really easy. And I'm just really craving some tilapia. So I figured, hey, go ahead and make it for you guys. So what you're going to need, first, your fish. I choose tilapia simply because it's kind of inexpensive where I'm at. I really like salmon, but salmon can kind of be kind of pricey, and my store was actually sold out of it, like, completely. Like, they didn't have it pre-packaged, they didn't have it, like, on the shelf, like, in the little cooler thing, anything. So I went with the tilapia. This is just one piece, so I'm just going to be doing one piece just for today. I usually will buy, like, a bigger pack, but this is all they had was a couple, like, smaller packs, and this was $4.47 for this pack. The next thing you're going to need is a vegetable. I'm choosing to do corn on the cob today just because I really like corn on the cob. So I picked this up. I think this is like $3. It has 5 pieces in here, so I can take some of this to work with me tomorrow with some leftover pork steaks I have. I'm going to eat this tilapia tonight though because I'm hungry, but I can take some of this left over to work with me, and that's usually what I try to do when I cook, is cook enough that I can pack a lunch for the next day, so I'm not tempted to run out and get anything that I shouldn't be getting. The next thing that you're going to need is some extra virgin olive oil, still on this same container. You're just going to use a little bit of this when you cook your tilapia just so it doesn't stick. You're not going to use a whole bunch. You can use butter, but butter technically isn't paleo. They do have like a butter made out of something. I have it, I just never ever use it, so I don't really know what it's made out of, but it's like not like really fatty, but I just prefer to stick to the olive oil because I know that's what's good for me on paleo. And then you're going to need some seasonings for your tilapia. Tilapia is very good at kind of picking up the seasonings that you want to use. So basically I'm just going to be using really simple seasonings. I'm just going to be using my sea salt, because if you guys watch my other paleo video, you cannot use regular iodized salt. You'll need sea salt. I'm just going to use a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of cumin. I just really like the way cumin tastes. It's not really powerful or strong, but it just gives a really good taste. I really like it. And you can use any kind of seasonings you really want. These are just the ones that I prefer to use, just to kind of keep it simple. The next thing that you're going to need is a dish, baking dish. I'm using this small one. That's kind of smeary, so don't look at that. But just because I'm cooking one piece. If you're cooking more than one piece, you can use like a larger, like, 13 by 9 baking dish if you want to, but I'm just using this small, like, Pyrex one. And then you're also going to need a pot, like so, to boil your corn. They do have corn at the grocery store that you can just pop in the microwave, and you can technically with this corn that I got, but I got a different brand this time. Last time you just kind of like put it in there and let it do its thing. They want you to like do all this stuff and put wet paper towels around it, and to be honest, it's just easier for me to just boil it. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So if you're interested in learning how to make this tasty paleo meal, stay tuned. Okay, so basically I have done some of the prep work for you guys already, just because I actually just did it, like when I paused and then started again. But just for length of the video, it's not necessary for me to show you like everything. So basically what I've done is I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I have put water in my pot and just started that on boil. It's not exactly to a boil yet, but just started it working up to a boil. I added a little bit of salt into my water just for taste for when I put the corn in. And then I've also cleaned my corn. So basically the brand that I got this time kind of came with a half husk on it. So like this side had a husk on it. So basically I was just supposed to remove that. And then I just pull off any of those little bitty like stringy pieces. See, I missed one. Little bitty stringy pieces, and just rinse them off and clean them off. So I basically have done all of that for you guys just for video length. So we are going to jump right in, and we are going to start preparing our tilapia for the oven since my oven is pre. Okay, so we're back. we are going to start with our baking dish and do our tilapia. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my extra virgin olive oil, if you guys can see that right there, and I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom of the pan. And this is basically just going to keep my tilapia from sticking to the pan while it's cooking. And I mean, you can, you know, smush it around like this, or you can take a paper towel and do it. I'm just going to take my way. I'm going to take my fingers, and I'm literally just going to smear it around. So yes, your fingers are going to get kind of greasy, but you just wash that off, so no worries. So I just kind of smush it around just to make sure the pan is just evenly coated there. So then next I'm going to take my tilapia. I've already taken the wrapper off of it, open the plastic, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to place it down, and I just kind of rub it around a little bit just so it gets some of that olive oil on the bottom there. And then I just take my fingers that already has the olive oil on it, and I just kind of rub it over the top a little bit, kind of running my fingers through the olive oil on the bottom of the pan as well, just to pick up some extra olive oil, and I just rub it all over. Okay, so there is that step. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly season. So I'm first going to take my sea salt, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit over it. You don't want to over season, but you also don't want to under season, because tilapia is one of those fishes that don't have a really strong taste on its own, which is why it picks up your seasoning so easily. So if you under season, it might taste a little bland, and it's probably not going to be something that you're really going to enjoy. So next I'm going to take a little bit of my black pepper, and again, just very lightly, but enough that I'm going to be able to taste it. I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. And then lastly, I'm going to take some of my cumin here. And again, just sprinkle that over the top just for taste. You can do as little or as much as you want, really. And mine's having trouble coming. Oh, there it goes. As little as much as you want. You just kind of have to play with it and figure out how powerful you really want the taste to be. If you like it a little more bland, or what seasonings you want to use. It's kind of something you really have to play with. So basically, we are going to take this and we are just going to pop this in the oven at the 350 degrees that we preheated for about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to do that right now, and then I'm going to show you guys my corn. Okay, so here we are back with the corn. Basically what I did is I just waited till my water got to a boil here, and then I just placed all 5 of my corn on the cobs in there. You're going to want to do this depending on the packaging directions. My packaging said 2.5 to 3 minutes, so I'm going to do this for 3 minutes. And if you're wondering why I have this spoon across here, this is just a tip that my fiance gave me, so you don't have your water like bubbling over and getting all on your like stovetop and everything. So that's basically why that's there. It's nothing fancy. It doesn't add any taste or anything. I just don't like to clean up all that mess around here, and it's not my thing. So basically this is going to go for 2.5 to 3 minutes. And then if you guys can see, I've just set my timer on my tilapia. We're already at 13 minutes and 9 seconds here. So we're going to pull that out when it's done. And when we do that, I just like to test it a little bit, just with my fork, just to make sure, and I will show you guys that as well before I plate. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are all plated and ready to eat. Don't know if you guys can even see this very well. My camera lighting is awful. But basically I have my corn here. Yes, I'm eating 2 ears of corn. Good thing about paleo is you don't necessarily have amount restrictions because of the things that you eat, so you can eat as much as you want until you're full. Just don't overstuff yourself. But I will probably eat both of these because I am ravished, like I said. Basically what I did after they were done cooking, I just took them out, set them on a separate plate just to kind of dry out, and then I just sprinkled a little bit of salt on them because I don't use butter, so I can't use butter on my corn. Just a little bit of salt will just help for the taste. And then I have my tilapia here, pulled that out after 15 minutes. If you're curious and kind of worried about if your tilapia is cooked all the way, what you can simply do is you just take your fork and you just kind of poke your fork in there, and that will kind of show you if it's flaky, just like that. That will show you that your tilapia is done. So basically that's just kind of a little tester way that you can figure out if your tilapia is done or not. So this is the meal that I'm going to eat this evening. I'm super, super excited about it. And I hope it looks good to you guys. So stay tuned and I'll do my outro and then I am going to eat. Okay, so our meal is all done and we are ready to eat dinner. I'm super hungry and super excited about it. I hope you guys liked my video. I hope you guys could see everything clearly and I made everything real self-explanatory. If you guys have any questions about anything that I did, any steps that I, really long day, steps that I skipped, please put them in the comments below. Comment, let me know if you guys like this, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys soon with another video. Not sure what it'll be about, but I hope you guys are enjoying my paleo videos. If you guys aren't, let me know. I just really kind of want to share this lifestyle with you guys, and if anyone's interested in getting into this, I mean, this only took me about 20 minutes with the prep work. It was really quick, really simple, and it's really delicious. And I will even have some leftover corn for tomorrow to eat with my pork steaks that I made yesterday. So you can really plan this, and you can really do this very simply if you really just kind of take it step by step. So let me know if you guys like this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.